Hi there. The holidays are a time of joy and togetherness when we unite to take part in cherished traditions and share in the warmth of our common humanity. But this year, as we do so, let's not forget the ones who can't feel that warmth the same as the rest of us. The ones who are being left behind. I'm talking about our bigoted relatives. We've all got them. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, that old guy whose name you can never remember, who's your first cousin twice removed or something. You think you heard your mom call him Tom? Anyway, it's Christmas for them too, and they've had a rough year. The Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage and upheld Obamacare. Again, Confederate flags were taken down all across the country. Women are being allowed to serve in combat. Hell, next year we might even elect a woman to be President of the United States. And there's still that damn Obama. Sure, he hasn't come for the guns yet, but just you wait. I know, Dad. Sure, you can't stand them, and with good reason. They're paranoid, they're uninformed, they're racist, they're sexist, they're homophobic, they're xenophobic. Listening to them is like watching Fox News. And if you wanted to watch Fox News, you'd fucking watch it. I get it. But take a moment to consider how things look from where they stand. Or sit, more likely. You see underprivileged people standing up for their basic human rights. But they see a bunch of spoiled college kids spending their parents' money and not even going to class. You see a society working to become more open-minded and inclusive of marginalized people. But they see a society that's become so politically correct, they can't even point out that trans women are just men playing dress-up without someone jumping down their throat. Whatever happened to freedom of speech, am I right? You see the ongoing struggle of American culture to finally come to terms with and correct its long, tragic history of racial inequality. They don't understand why we can't just agree that all lives matter and stop talking about it. The world is changing. They're watching as their political and social influence is gradually draining away, being absorbed by younger people with different values and different priorities. They're feeling powerless and afraid. And with good reason, because they're all going to be dead real soon. So cut them some slack. I'm not saying you have to sit there and listen to the entire all Muslims are terrorists rant, but if you see them, give them a little smile and a wave. Hell, maybe even send them a card to say Merry Christmas. Just make sure it literally says Merry Christmas. That's very important. Show your bigoted relatives some kindness and compassion this Christmas, especially if there are young children around, so that they'll know how to treat you in the future when you've turned into their bigoted relatives. It's going to happen to some of us, probably a lot of us. And it's okay, it's how progress works. We're not going to understand why android equality is so important, but our grandkids are going to get it. And they're going to make the world a better place for all life forms, be they organic or cybernetic. They're not going to be super cool with androids and humans wanting to marry each other, but that's where their grandkids come in. And anyway, we don't have to worry about that because we're all going to be long dead by then. Happy holidays.